Good afternoon, students. Hope you are fine at your home. Now, students, we are going to discuss about AC through LCR. AC through LCR. So far, we have discussed AC through purely resistive circuit. We have discussed for AC through inductor. We have discussed for AC through capacitive circuit. Now we are going to discuss about AC through LCR. In which kind of combination? In series combination. So I am going to draw all three components like resistance and inductor and capacitor, all three in series. So resistance, inductor, capacitor, all through in series, and we are passing AC supply through these. What will be the supply? That will be E naught sin omega t. This is resistance R, inductor L, capacitor C. Now students, firstly you have to know that any circuit cannot be a purely resistive circuit or purely inductive circuit or purely capacitive circuit like we have studied. This perhaps can be done that the value of resistance and capacitor in a circuit are very less as compared to its inductance. So that is known as purely inductive circuit. This can be done. This can be done that the value of resistance and the inductance is very less as compared to the capacitance. So that is known as purely capacitive circuit. But this is not possible that a circuit will be totally resistive or totally capacitive or totally inductive. So far we are going to study the series LCR circuit. That's why this is required to be studied. Generally in our home we are using LCR circuit in series. Okay. So what is the voltage we have applied? That is E naught sin omega t. Now suppose at an instant I naught is the current which is transferred. I or I naught is the current. Now what will be the case for this resistance? Already we have studied that in series the current will remain same. So I will be the current through this, I will be the current through this, I will be the current through this. For resistance, for inductance as well as for capacitance, the current will remain same. Now students, current will remain same. But what will be the nature of voltage? Current I we have shown for all. Now students, we already know that in purely resistive circuit, current and voltage are in same phase. So if this is the current, voltage will be same. And this is voltage through resistance. So I am writing it as VR. I have shown it along. Why I have shown it along? You already have studied. You have studied your purely resistive circuit. There we have studied that current and voltage are in the same phase. So this is what I have shown here. Now students, let us come to the inductor. What will be the case with the inductor? In purely inductive circuit, the voltage is leading to the current. So current is here, voltage is leading. So VL, this is VL. What will be the phase difference? That is pi by 2. By the phase pi by 2 it is leading. So this is what I have shown. Now for capacitor, what will be the case? Voltage is lagging behind the current. By which phase? That is pi by 2. So this will be the voltage VC by the phase difference pi by 2. Now students, suppose we have to calculate. Now this is how I can represent. VR is equal to voltage through this. VR is equal to, by Ohm's law, IR. Suppose I have to show for this particular VL. So VL we will write as XL into I. Remember, we have calculated inductive reactance, that was XL. That is the resistance. And VC we have to calculate for capacitor, that will be XC into I. This is what we have done. Now we already know if we have to calculate the total, if we have to calculate the total EMF E naught, then we should add the EMF through this and through this. If you will add these three numbers, you will get the total EMF. But there is a problem for adding these numbers. The problem is that these all are not in a similar phase. Here the voltage is in the direction of current. Here the voltage is leading to the current. Here the voltage is lagging behind the current. So how we can add such numbers? So definitely we should have an alternative trick for doing that. So students, what we can do ultimately, we can draw a phasor diagram to show the resultant circuit of this. Now let's draw a phasor diagram. So current I have shown here. Now this is current, and what is the voltage for resistive circuit? Resistive circuit voltage and current are in the same direction. So suppose this was the current, then voltage will be in the same direction. So this is VR. Fine. Now let's come to inductive circuit. This voltage is VL is leading to the current by pi by 2. So you should show VL like this. VL leading to the current by phase difference pi by 2. I have shown this. Now let's come to the capacitive circuit. VC is just lagging behind the current by the phase difference pi by 2. So VC will be like this. This will be VC. How much? Pi by 2. So this is how we have drawn. Now students, suppose we have to show the resultant. Okay, how to add these two numbers? VL is in positive direction, VC is in negative direction. What will be their resultant? Suppose we add these two numbers. This is negative, so this will be subtracted. VC, this much length will be subtracted from here, equal to VC, this will be subtracted, and this resultant will be equal to VL minus VC. I can repeat what I have said. VL here in positive direction, VC in negative. Okay, so VL minus VC is the resultant of these two. What should we do? One in negative, one in positive direction. We should subtract it. Once you will subtract it by a number. So equal magnitude I have taken in the positive direction, and that I have shown subtracted. So this is going to be the resultant of, this is VL minus VC, this is VR. So this is the resultant of this circuit, and this will be the total voltage. This we can say. Okay, this is the resultant of this. Now how to calculate this net voltage? Obviously we can see that there is a right angle triangle. We can apply Pythagoras theorem if it will be needed. And before this, one more thing I want to just do. We are divided. Suppose we apply Ohm's law. Voltage divided by current is resistance. So this is what I am going to do. Suppose I divide this whole circuit, means whole this phasor diagram, by current. Then voltage divided by current, that will be resistance. So this is going to be resistance. Fine. Now VL minus VC. VL minus VC, that is divided by current. So this will be, yes, so VL minus VC divided by current. So VL minus VC divided by current, that will be XL minus XC. Now this is the resultant. Suppose this angle is phi. This angle will remain phi. So students, resultant of, this is the resistance offered by resistive circuit. This is the resultant of XL and XC. Now what is the net resultant of this overall circuit? So this is going to be, this is representing, this hypotenuse is representing the net resultant of this circuit, and denoted by Z, and that is known as impedance. The resistance, the overall resistance offered by the series LCR circuit is known as impedance. What will be the value of impedance? Z will be, that is very easy to calculate. That will be equal to under root, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, under root R square plus XL minus XC whole square. This will be the value of impedance. Now, suppose you have to calculate the EMF value, voltage value from the given circuit, then that will be given by, we can apply here as well, E naught. This is E naught, suppose, overall EMF of this circuit. So E naught square will be equal to, apply Pythagoras theorem here as well. So E naught square is equal to VL minus VC whole square plus, that will be VR square. Now E naught square is equal to, this will be VL minus VC. Can we write it as I naught L? Okay, this in place of this, what we can write? V naught R, VL. This we can write I naught XL minus I naught XC, Ohm's law I am applying, square plus, this will be VR square, I naught R square. Now I naught square, if you will take common, this I naught square, if you will take common, E naught square is equal to I naught square, I have taken common, that will be XL minus XC whole square plus, I naught is common from all, plus R square. Now what will be the value of I naught? I naught will be equal to E naught divided by under root XL minus XC square plus R square. So as you can see, the maximum value of current here, the maximum value of current here is E naught, the value of voltage divided by something, voltage divided by something. This something should be the resistance, overall resistance of the circuit, and this is known as impedance. This is denoted by Z. This is what I am telling. The overall resistance offered by the series LCR circuit is known as impedance, denoted by Z. What is the value of Z? This is the value of Z, which I have written under root R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So I hope you understood this. Now, there can be special cases of the circuit. Means if XL is greater than XC, VL is greater than VC, then what will be the case? This we are going to discuss. Now, if XL is greater than XC, by the phasor diagram you can see clearly. This was the phasor diagram. Again I can repeat it. Here we have shown, which value we have shown here? That was the resistance. Here we have shown XL minus XC, and that is the resultant value. This was 5. Okay. So what will be the value of tan phi? And this is the impedance. What will be the value of tan phi? Tan phi is equal to perpendicular upon base. So XL minus XC divided by R. So this is going to be the case. Tan phi is equal to XL minus XC upon R. And this is Z, impedance. What will be the value of cos phi? Base upon hypotenuse. So R upon Z. This is the value of cos phi. So in the similar way, we can just find out the special cases. This we have taken if XL is greater than XC. Okay. Now the circuit will be said to be inductive circuit, because as you can see, XL is leading, XL is dominating, XL is having the maximum value. So here what should we do? This circuit is inductive circuit, and what will be the maximum value of current? I is equal to I naught sine omega t minus phi. Earlier this was 5. Okay. Now omega t minus 5. This value will be of current. Now if XC is greater than XL, then what will be the value of current? Then current will lead. This will be the case of purely capacitive circuit. Okay. So current will lead and value will be I is equal to I naught sine omega t plus phi. So current will lead, or voltage will lead. This depends on that whether the value of resistance is greater or value of XL is greater, XC is greater. So this is going to decide. So this was series LCR circuit. I hope you understood it, and just watch the video fully and you will understand it. Notes of this particular lecture you will make by yourself. Thank you. God bless you.